One of these days, these hot takes are gonna get me in trouble. They probably already got me in trouble. I just ignore the comment section. Hey guys, so quick homeschool hot take. Don't believe everything you see online. I know many of us homeschool influencers post a lot of videos and pictures from homeschool rooms like what I'm sitting in right now, but I want you to know that what you see is not always reality. Like right now, it looks like it's a beautiful sunny day. You know why it looks like this on my camera? It's because my husband bought me a very expensive camera as a gift, which I love. It was so sweet of him. That allows me to change the lighting. It's actually a really gross day and it's about to pour, and I think I heard thunder off in the distance. So seeing is not always believing when it comes to the internet. And it's the same thing with your homeschool. Even if you see what looks like a clean house or a beautiful homeschooling space or, you know, all of the books, just remember, a lot of times those things are staged. And what you don't see is the stuff off camera. And there are ways that we as influencers can totally cut off a room and kind of have like a dividing line of what the camera can see in shot and what it can't. And the stuff that you don't see, like right now there's a pile of boxes and space heaters and junk over in the corner because we're rearranging things in my house right now and I'm cleaning out the closet. And you guys can't see that on camera because of the way that my camera's set up. So some people might not like that I am exposing this. I get it. We make money off of this as influencers. But let's be real, especially when we're talking to other moms. I don't want you guys to feel like you can't do this because of what you see in my little camera window that you're looking at right now. Because I'll be totally honest with you, some of the stuff that you see right here, I clean up right before I turn the camera on. And especially today because it's Saturday and my homeschooling room tends to just kind of accumulate stuff. And like right now I'm printing out all the workbooks. I'm getting tons of boxes from companies that I work with and work alongside of new curriculum that I'm going to be reviewing and revealing here soon, and stuff that the kids are going to be using. So just remember that we are real people, and most of us do this with a genuine heart to help people. Now, there are some influencers out there who I think once they start making money, they just really want to show off like their house and their cars and things like that. But just remember, most homeschooling people on YouTube and things like that are probably coming from a very genuine, loving heart trying to help other parents. And that's why I want to tell you, I don't want you to feel like you can't do this because it looks pretty in the little window that I'm filming in right now, or when I film in my bedroom or in my kitchen or something. Just know that there's a mess all around me. In fact, I think the last time that I actually filmed in my bedroom, my bed wasn't even made. True story. So I'm a real person, and a lot of the stuff that you see on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, a lot of it's fake and staged. And there are so many ways that we can trick viewers to make our content look better by using lighting and camera and video tricks. And the edit button is a beautiful thing. So just understand that we're real people too. And I want you guys to see me as like a real mom. Not as like influencer Mandy, but like as a real mom who buys books, who drinks way too much coffee, and probably needs a nap. So there you go. There's my hot take of the day. Don't believe the hype all over the place, especially if you're a new homeschool parent. And I want to say, if you were a new homeschool parent, a lot of those videos and, you know, the reels and the TikToks and things like that, it can kind of get overwhelming. It can kind of make you feel like you are not cut out for this because you don't have a farmhouse style table and you don't have an IKEA rolly cart. I don't have one of those either. and you don't have a homeschooling room like I do, it might make you feel like I do not have the resources for something like this, and this is way too overwhelming. And you know, when I was getting into homeschool, we didn't have any of that, but what we did have was a couple YouTubers and Pinterest. And if I got on Pinterest and started really digging and looking at homeschooling rooms and spaces and things like that, there was a tendency in me to start to get overwhelmed. And I would look at the big picture instead of the small picture of like what was in front of me. And a lot of times we want to look at the big thing, you know, we want to look at, you know, how this is going to affect everything all at once, rather than just what we have and focusing on what we have right now and what we can do with what we have right now. And that is kind of what I want to stress, especially if you are just starting, if you're going into your first year, if you are maybe in the middle of your first year and you're wondering like, am I doing okay? Just know that your child's worst day homeschooling is a better day any day at public school. Just remember that. There's no way I could have, and I'm saying this as a former teacher and as a former public school kid. I can 100% say it's absolutely true. There's nothing that I valued really about my public school education. In fact, I counted down the days until I was done, and it did not make me learn to love learning at all. Learning is just something that I've always personally enjoyed. And that's what's made me an effective teacher. No matter what you feel, the emotions that you feel when you start looking on your phone at all of these other people, they have a real life. They have arguments with their husband. They have fights with their kids. They have really, really bad days. They have boxes all over the place. And there's dirty laundry over not too far from where I'm at. So just know that most of us are totally genuine people. We just know how to manipulate a small space in our house to make it look pretty for filming, because nobody wants to watch a video where you see boxes in the background and piles of dirty laundry. So just remember that when you're watching YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the thing you use. All right, there's my hot take for the day. Let's see how many people I inevitably make angry. I'm spilling all of the secrets. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Happy homeschooling.